Man, this the modern man experience. Back at y'all with another video, man. This one right here gonna be from Taylor the Fiend. We're gonna be talking about women are panicking. Men refuse to go to clubs. Don't forget, ladies, y'all chose the beer. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Told men to stay away. We've got a fun one for you here today from Dating Right, titled "Women Are in a State of Panic as Men Refuse to Go Out Anymore." Thanks to Lock the Bounty Hunter for sending it in. Links are down below. Check them out and let's jump into it.
I know so many great single women. So many great single women. I don't know where all the dudes are. I'm like, guys, come on. Come on, guys. Make the first move. Come on. But man, they just...
You know, the first move is become a great single guy.
Like,
that's a big move right there.
I know. I know.
How about become young again? David Ramsey, Joe Goofy ass.
If those women were truly great and perfect, then good men would wife them up. The problem is that the good men know exactly what kind of women they are, and they are anything but good.
Okay, so I have a genuine question. Where in this day and age do you find men? Like good actual men? Tinder, no. Hinge, no. Bumble, that's a joke. Co-workers, no. That is banned. That is a joke as well. Uni, no. Don't be ridiculous. I don't reckon you'd find someone at a bar or clubbing. No. Festival, also no. Also, like, do I have the money to go to a festival every month? No.
Broke, dusty, musty, crusty. You can't buy your own drinks. Now you want men to show up? Nah, we chilling at the crib playing the video games that y'all don't like us playing. You stupid.
Like, genuinely, where do you find men? Where do you find your men?
Nowhere. In
Nowhere?
my dreams.
In your dreams?
Yep.
These women think that the men they desire are hiding in a secret clubhouse somewhere. Those men aren't hiding, they're just not interested. There are good men literally everywhere, but they never seem to count with these women.
So where are the men? Where do y'all hang out? If you don't go to coffee shops? I'm so tired of like going to a bar or like go to different events and they're like 90% of the ladies and only 3 men hang out in the corner. Do you guys just not leave the house or like go outside? Yeah, I would love to stop using all the dating apps that are just not working anymore and start meeting people in real life organically. But where do men usually hang
Well, is we at home playing video games?
out? I feel like I've been looking at the wrong places. So let me know in the comments.
A lot of men are just at home and doing their own thing. Everything is either too expensive or just not worth checking out. Why would men want to spend money to go someplace where women like this are just going to ignore him anyway?
Okay, I'm literally getting ready from a dinner that I just went to because me and my friend and her husband just went out and she was talking to me about something that like low-key made sense to me. She was just saying like, yeah, my husband has tons of attractive and single friends, but they're just not out.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, she got them big old tatas. You know what I'm saying? I definitely roll up on her if I seen her in the streets, but would I take her out on a date? Probably not.
Like they're usually just at home, and even if they do decide to go out, they just go out with their friends and they never have the intentions on meeting other girls. Honestly, like fair, like I understand that. I think this conversation just kind of made me realize that my future soulmate is not just gonna be waiting for me at a random bar. If you really think about it, some of the happiest marriages around you are usually because they met through
The words these women use are delusional. My quote-unquote soulmate is all a man needs to know that she's not worth the time. That's such an impossible expectation to have of a dude, and it just shows that she'll reject the guy for the dumbest of reasons.
So I have an actual, like, very serious and legitimate question. And I only want to hear from single men, not anyone married, in a relationship, talking to someone. Sorry, y'all don't count. I want to hear from the single men, and I'm going to go with like ages 38 and up, preferably in their 40s. But I'm going to go with 38 because I'm 42. I'm going to stick with 38. Where are you guys hanging out at?
It's always funny to see these women openly say that they want to hear from men, but the funny thing is how these dudes will tell her the truth and she'll just tell those men she asked that they're wrong.
Where do single men between the ages of 28 and 40 go on Saturdays? And I don't mean like a specific restaurant or a specific location. I mean generally speaking. Are they at the gym? Are they at a bar watching football? Are they on a hike? Are they at home doing additional work? Are they at the driving range?
Yeah, on Saturday we watching college football at work, you know what I'm saying, getting some overtime in. We ain't looking for no goddamn 42-year-old to go out on no date with. Sorry, you might find the dudes on Hinge though, but them the guys y'all don't like. Remember that?
Are they getting brunch with their friends? What does a 28 to 40-year-old single man's typical Saturday look like? Because I can tell you what a Saturday for a 28 to 40-year-old single woman looks like. As part of my fall of outdoors, I'm trying to integrate experiences where I get to meet the male species. Every time that I've tried to do that, the places that I end up tend to be proliferated with 24-year-old men.
She honestly thinks that men act on a hive mind where we all just go to the same places that are somehow free of modern women. Men are really not that complicated. They just insist that we must be because they're so terrible at dating.
Okay, this video is for my single men. Kids, no kids, I don't care. I'm pushing 40 at this point. Where do y'all hang out? Do you guys approach anyone that's not like in a bar or club setting? Like
hanging out at the crib, man, making YouTube videos, making money, you know what I'm saying? Starting businesses out on the streets, you know what I'm saying? Making some connections. Not no fucking female connections. We don't want no relationships, man. Relationships cost money.
I would love to know. I have not been on a dating app in almost a year, and that may or may not be my last date. Because my last date was somebody I met on a dating app, and I said, I'm not doing this anymore.
The men don't care. She had her chances like 20 years ago, and she fumbled every single one of them. She could have had a man at any point in her life, and she decided to do the exact opposite. She has nobody to blame but herself for not having a man in her life.
I don't have it in me. I'm not doing it. Like, I know there's men out there, alright, good ones, I know, but I have yet to find them, okay? And a lot of them.
That's because they chose to not deal with you because you said that Barry was more safer than a man.
Some are not on dating apps.
A lot of men haven't been on dating apps for years. There's no point for the vast majority of men. It's a waste of time and energy that can be devoted to other things. This is no secret, but modern women still refuse to listen.
As a single woman, I'm getting a little worried when I scroll on this app that like all of the good single men, 30-year-olds and up, or near that range, they are, if they're single, they're staying inside and doing exactly what I want to do, which is like binge a show and like order and take out. Like, why when I'm scrolling, I'm seeing all these like cute men who look like they have their head on their shoulders. They probably don't. Let's just be fucking real. But they're all like staying inside. Like,
she made this mess all on her own, and now she's mad at the men her age for wanting nothing to do with her. But if you listen to what she's saying, even when she wants these men, she can't stop herself from insulting them at the same time. It's no mystery why she's single.
What I'm trying to do is text a girlfriend and be like, hey, you know what? Instead of me cuddling into bed and binging all of Real Housewives, let's go out. Because I'm just hoping that one day, like, I meet my husband, like, meet cute randomly. Like, I gotta go out and do that, right? I have to, like, actually put myself out there. I have to actually do my makeup and, like, put on a cute outfit and do that, you know? Crazy concept. But I have a fear that all of the good single 30-year-old men are doing the opposite. Hey.
Yeah, the good single 38-year-old men are avoiding your ass.
Get out there. Please. Stop ordering takeout by your
How you gonna be high maintenance and you broke? Like, come on now. Make it make sense.
your fucking self and wait for me to be there with you to do it, okay? Fuck. Literally, I don't...
She has no idea that her entitlement, foul mouth, and terrible attitude is what's going to guarantee her staying single for the rest of her life. Her behavior is just straight up unattractive.
Well, if you think that was psycho, buckle up, okay? My whole goal was, I knew I wanted my man back, okay? I knew I wanted my man back. I had one mission. He lives across the country. He lives in San Diego. I live in Atlanta. I would have showed my ass up at that man's house in a second, okay? But I couldn't just, like, do that, you know? So I text him the grandma thing. He doesn't respond. I end up texting him something else. I don't think he responds. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to give you one warning. So I text him and I said, if you do not respond to me, I'm going to show up at your house. And you know that I will. You know that I will. Didn't respond. Nothing. By this time, I know what he's doing, right? He's trying to hold my feet to the fire because I'm the one who broke up with him. So he was trying to, like, hold my feet to the fire.
That's messed up, so either she floods his phone with walls of texts, or she shows up to his front doorstep to make his life a living hell. She set this guy up for torture when all he wants to do is just be left in peace.
Make me learn my lesson. Okay? Who are you, the Pope? So what do? I like to put my money where my mouth is. Okay? I book my ass. a flight to San Diego. I say nothing. Roll up Thursday night, pull up at his house. He's not there. I'm sorry, what? We're at this point we've been broken up like 4 months. But I feel like in 4 months I still like know your schedule. I still like know your routine-ish, you know? Where are you on a Thursday night?
There's nothing normal about this. She's stalking this guy and demanding him back, even though she was the one who broke things off with him. Even when this guy moves to the...
And I'm quite sure in them 4 months, she slept with somebody else. That's the main reason why she left. She wanted to go get some OD, so she had to break up with him. If you take her back, homie, you a fool.
Opposite side of the country, she will still try to rob him of his peace.
I'm pissed, okay? So he lives in a condo. I'm sitting in an apartment, and I'm sitting in the, like... first of all, I get there, I get on the elevator, I go up to his door, I start knocking on the door, and I start ringing the doorbell. But I can tell no one's home because there's like no movement whatsoever. Because I'm like, nothing, no movement. So I'm like, okay, he's not home. Okay, let me give him like 30 minutes, go downstairs.
Oh my God!
In the lobby. Because he would have to come through where I was going, like where I was sitting. So I would see him, he would see me, you know, so I give him like 30 minutes.
The more she talks, the worse it gets. She feels entitled to stay in this man's life.
You can't make this shit up.
And when he refuses, she comes up with a plan to pretty much stalk him. And the scary part is that she's acting like this is a totally reasonable thing to do.
Not there, 45 minutes, not there. I text him and I'm like, hey, I accidentally delivered something to your house. Are you home? Okay. No response for like 20 or 30 minutes. He eventually responds, what? By this time I'm heated because I'm like, where are you? So then I'm texting him, where are you?
You stupid.
And he's like, what are you, I haven't talked to you in months. What are you talking about? Like,
look at how insulted she feels that this guy isn't accommodating her attempt to invade his life. She can't stand that he moved on, and she will not rest until he's as miserable as she is.
So then I was like, you know what? Forget it, because by this time, I have convinced myself that he's like at another girl's house. He's with another girl. But bring her here. I'll beat the shit out of her right here, right in front of you. Bring her here, please. So I've like convinced myself of this whole narrative. So I'm like texting him like a psycho. And I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I knew that you would do this. It's like, I'm like, I don't know what I said. I spaz out. I deleted those two because I don't need to see that, how I was behaving. That's none of my business. And so he finally just calls me and he's like, what is happening? And I was like, I am at your condo and you're not here. And it's like 9:30 at night. What else would you be doing on a Thursday night?
At that point, he should be calling the police and looking into filing a restraining order because her behavior is rather terrifying and should not be tolerated.
And he was like, I was playing soccer. I'm on my way home right now. My phone was like on the sidelines, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh. That makes sense because he plays a lot of soccer. So I was like, okay, well then bet when you pull up, you better, your ass better be in a uniform. You better be sweaty. So he was like, I'm literally about to pull up right now. And so then he pulls up and yeah, he's in a soccer uniform and he's sweaty. And yeah, then we got back together. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom, baby.
Wow.
You just have to show up.
Boy, you stupid. That's the end of the video, man. Shout out to Taylor the Fiend. Yeah, man. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, man. This lady is batshit crazy, and he took her back, so I guess he like batshit crazy. Shout out to y'all, man. Hope everything work out. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's the Modern Man Experience. Until next time, I'm out of here. Peace.